It's pretty clear that self-improvement books are a lot different in comparison to other normal books. And for that reason, I personally think that we shouldn't read them like other books, like normal books. We shouldn't read them with the same mindset we have while reading normal books. But a lot of people do, and I did for a long time. But recently, my mindset about self-help books has changed a lot, and also just about the self-improvement content I consume in general. So when I first started reading like consistently around like in I think in 2 weeks it would be like around 1 year ago. And the first book I read was I think The Millionaire Fastlane by Andrew DeMarco, an amazing book about business, finance, and all those things in general. But for a long time, I think I've been reading books, and I've had the wrong mindset about reading books. But recently, my mindset about self improvement books and just the self help content I consume in general has changed drastically. The mindset I had for a long time that a lot of people have in our community is just okay, when you read a book, just try to take action as soon as possible. Because if you don't, then it was a waste of time. When you watch a self improvement podcast, if you don't take action immediately after it, then it was a waste of time. And a lot of people have this mindset in this self improvement niche. And I've had it for some time. But I think it's the wrong, like, I think the mindset we should have when reading those self improvement books, when you buy a self improvement book that you know can truly impact your life in a positive way, just see it kind of as a quest. You know, the quest we had in like video games. See it as a quest that you need to conquer by the end of your life. See each self improvement book you buy and just the self improvement content you consume, even this video, just self improvement content you consume in general. See those things as quests that you need to accomplish or I would say conquer by the end of your life. For example, I would take for example the book, the amazing book, the fantastic book, The Way of the Superior Man. I've read that book around 3 times now, and I would say I haven't even mastered five. I would say 5% of that book yet, or 10% of that book yet. I would say five, honestly. But I'm not discouraged because I know I have my whole life to master the whole book, like mastering the whole book, like implementing everything he says in the book, everything I really think is valuable in that book into my life. I know I have my whole life to do this. That's the mindset I have. I will probably reread that book multiple times in the future. Like I don't know, 50, 100 times for the rest of my life. But I will read it and do my best to just master the book a bit more the more I read it. I don't have the mindset that okay, I have to read the book once and then implement everything in that book um, after reading it for one time. I see it as a challenge, as a quest. I know I'm gonna master this book eventually. I just don't know exactly why, when. But it's like a quest. It's like a mountain I want to conquer. The book of Wolf Spearman. It's like a mountain I want to conquer that I will conquer eventually, but it will take some time. So I have the mindset. I'll read it multiple times and do my best to understand the book better with time and do my best to implement a bit more over time so that eventually I master the book eventually. But really, like I said, see self-improvement books as quests that you want to accomplish. And just know, I have my whole life to master this book. I have in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 books, 11 self-improvement books. And I'll say the goal is to master each one, to take all the valuable things in those books and implement them consistently in my life before I die. All those books are kind of like quests that I want to accomplish. And I don't see them, I don't have the mindset that I'm just going to try to accomplish to master all those books today. Because it's not realistic. But I have the mindset, I know I'm going to do my best to master each one of these books by the end of my life. And all of those 11 books, I have some books that I'll say I've kind of mastered yet. I've kind of mastered. I've kind of implement everything they say in one of those books consistently in my life. So for example, the amazing book Atomic Habits. I think most of the positive value I could get from the book, I've already gotten it. So I don't really reread the book Atomic Habits. But the rest of the 10 books, I still have a long way to go to master them. And the only value that you get from self-improvement, the only thing you get from self-improvement books, is not just a blueprint to improve like a certain part of your life, but they also like get an opportunity to like change or say improve your mindset and just change your beliefs. Someone else shares his beliefs with you and you can decide if you're gonna like modify your beliefs thanks to that or not. That's, I think, something, an incredible amount of value you get from self-improvement books and just books in general. They truly influence your beliefs and mindset. Even while watching this video, maybe I changed your mindset or your belief about reading self-help books and consuming self-improvement content. So the only value that you get from self-improvement books is it's not only the blueprint to achieve a certain goal, but also the opportunity to improve your mindset and beliefs in general. So that's why I don't think that if you read a certain book and don't necessarily implement what they say in that book immediately, I don't think it's a waste of time. Because if you read that book to the end, there was probably one of your beliefs, or you got that was changed, or you got a new belief that's probably going to influence your life positively. So you kind of know what beliefs are right. So it's not like if someone says in a book that killing is something that's good, they should do it. Obviously not. But if you've read a self-improvement book in the past, your beliefs and mindset have probably been changed in some way. I think that's one of the big values you can get from books, from self-improvement books. essentially, like my mindset has changed a lot since I started reading self-improvement books. My mindset and beliefs. Because those amazing people that wrote these books have shared their beliefs and mindset with me. And I've decided how I want to modify my mindset and beliefs thanks to that. I think that's really something amazing. But yeah, that's all I want to say in this video. Don't run away from discomfort, chase it.